Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's final live stream for the week, where we are going to uncover and go through the latest updates, latest market updates, twists, and adoption highlights. And as usual, we always have a jam-packed session for everybody. So without any further ado, let's get started. Some big things happening right now. Some very bullish news coming out of Tether. If you guys don't know who Tether is, they do the USDT, so the stable coin. There's been a lot of FUD that has come out about them over the past years because they're not in the United States, and the head office isn't there. It's in the Caribbean, etc. Some fraud, but they've actually come out to be one of the cleanest stablecoin companies that actually has a very, very good chance of becoming, or it is the biggest. So it's taken on some big names. So they've got some really bullish news around Bitcoin. We've got EU also with their regulation master with stuff. There's a lot of so get into this. I had a bit of function just before this, and my Chrome crashed, so all my tabs were down. So I am reloading them at the moment. So please bear with me if they take a bit of time. All right, so billions of dollars to flow into Bitcoin as Tether announces up to 15% of profits will go to BTC. So this is a huge news because, like I said, they are the world's biggest stablecoin issuer, and now they're looking. Am I back? All right. Looks like we've got some technical issues today. Wouldn't it be fun live streams if there's no technical issues, right? So, in an announcement, Tether, the firm behind USDT, says is plowing profits into Bitcoin, which it will self-custody to further strengthen its reserve. So, basically, and I really wanted to read this out to you guys. Starting this month, Tether will regularly adopt up to 15% of its net realized operating profit towards purchasing Bitcoin. Tether anticipates that the current and future BTC holdings in its reserve will not exceed shareholders' capital cushion and will further strengthen and diversify the reserves. A reflection of this Q1 2023 assurance report as at the end of March that Tether already has approximately $1.5 billion in Bitcoin reserves. Why is Colin... okay, this is the one actually. This is the one I want to read. Oops. Okay, why Bitcoin, not something else? Because this is straight from the chief technology officer. Why Bitcoin, not something else? Because Bitcoin is the epitome of sound and secure money system with its decentralized nature and scarcity. Bitcoin is revolutionizing the concept of money and challenging traditional finance. Bitcoin has defied expectations, shattered boundaries, and provides access to global financial systems to empower with internet connection. So this is what the guys at the top, like these are institutional buyers. These guys are holding $1.5 billion of Bitcoin because they believe that this is going to give them this is the safest asset out there. So as we've been saying to you guys over and over again, this is the year to be accumulating, and we. Okay, next up, we've Finance Minister gives final go-ahead for MICA. So MICA is the framework, the regulatory framework that we've been speaking about for a while now. It is quite, I want to say, level-headed. There are some things in the framework that I don't like, but there are a lot of things that actually are pretty good to make the average person get into, be able to access cryptocurrencies in Europe. And if this gets rolled out, it would actually be good for America because they're going backwards at the moment. So they finally have signed off on this, and it's going to go in will go in place very, very soon. Basically, there will be a waiting period, there'll be a notice period to give to businesses to give them time to be able to become compliant, depending on what it is, between 12 and 18 months. But this has been welcomed by the crypto industry over in Europe. So this is good news for crypto in Europe, which is something positive again. Next up, we've got XRP lawsuit. Judge denies SEC notion to conceal documents in win for Ripple. So The SEC, as you guys know, SEC has been going after Ripple for a while now, and claiming that XRP is a security, and they've been going back and forth. So this judge, SEC has been trying to get a speech with their previous head, William Winman speech, which actually says that selling of Ethereum is not a security. So they want to strike that out of the court case because and because they're finding that it is a security. So any evidence against them has been they're trying to get it out. The judge has turned around and said, no, you can't do this. This made Ripple's price go up by 8%. And also the judge ruled that some other private people that are helping XRP, or sorry, helping Ripple, can also be can be, what do you call it, can be sealed. So it's a pretty big win for Ripple, and XRP can actually cause a lot of headways in America if Ripple wins this case against the SEC, because the SEC right now is just rogue going after crypto. All right, let's look at the markets. And okay, let me just put the banners up. All right. Okay, so looking at the past week, it's been a sea of red. Okay, we saw XRP pump a little bit. Hex is up, Mask is up. Where's Pepe? I can't even see Pepe even on the screen anymore. It's gone. So this is why I stay away from these things, guys. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely, I can't even see it anywhere on the screen. Pepe. Yeah. So it's gone off the screen. Hang on, let's look at the week. Sorry, this is looking at the month, the day. So this is the week. So there's Pepe. Pepe is up 35.6%. All right, now let's have a look at the past 24 hours. We can see here that Bitcoin is down 1.1%. Ethereum is down 0.5%, and BNB is down 0.78. So interesting times. Bitcoin is having a bit of a correction at the moment, but we've been riding this wave for a little while now. When it comes to fear and greed, we're starting to see more fear in the market. Last week we were still in greed. Last week we were in around just neutral, but now we're still starting to see lower neutral, and we're probably going to fear soon. Moving on, we have the Twitter highlights, guys. So Twitter highlights for today: finding some attempt by US regulators to stop the insanity by the SEC and stop US crypto companies from fleeing. Do you think he'll pass? So this guy is Tom Emmer. We've reported on him before. He's put in a bill where it will clarify the regulation and classification of crypto and digital assets, which should hopefully make things a lot clearer over there. So the SEC is under a lot of attack at the moment. Last week we spoke about Coinbase taking them to court. Now, obviously, things are turning against them with the case against XRP. So interesting times ahead. Next up, we've got DTM. All right, this is this is also an interesting one. So this is crypto ownership in Turkey, Argentina, and Philippines surges as inflation skyrockets. So if we have a closer look at this, we can see that the ages of 16 to 64, 27% of people in Turkey now own crypto. 23 in Argentina, 23.4. So Philippines and Argentina are pretty close. Thailand, Brazil. We're starting to see more and more people owning crypto now because of this inflation, because people are starting to realize. You can see the shift here and how fast it's been. And this is just in like 1 year this is 1 year. Massive shift. Some of them have doubled over time. All right. Next up, we've got the adoption highlights for today. In today's adoption highlights, we've got MicroStrategy is now looking at releasing a brand new program where people can use a reward program for Bitcoin. So any corporate users can have a Lightning address connected to their corporate account and their email, and then their bosses can send them Bitcoin as a form of reward. So this is an amazing idea that he's working on and that he's starting to bring out. Now, MicroStrategy has 140,000 Bitcoins. They are the largest private holder of Bitcoins, private company, or largest company that holds Bitcoin with 140,000 Bitcoins. Next up, we've got Fold Bitcoin, which is a reward debit card or payment card that uses the Visa network that was launched in America in 2020, is now going to El Salvador. And they're talking about this because obviously El Salvador is the Bitcoin country, and they're very Bitcoin friendly, and they've got, if you're a tech company in El Salvador, you don't pay tax. So they're attracting a lot of tech companies, and they're saying that it makes perfect sense for them to be there because it's a Bitcoin country, and it will be a perfect place for them to start their Latin America journey. And last but not least, this one didn't work. Let me just try to get into this. So this is the Axie Infinity game. Origins now is going to be on Apple Store, and this will be in Latin America and some countries in Asia. So now Axie Infinity creators have been working with Apple for about a year now to try and get this game on the Apple Store. It's going to launch this year, and it's going to be launched in these following countries: so Argentina, Colombia, Peru, Mexico, Venezuela, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam. So that's where they will start, and then people will be able to download this onto their Apple. So yeah, well done, guys. That's it for the week. Interesting week, and we shall see you guys all next week. Until then, stay crypto and peace out.